Hi guys, welcome to the weight loss monologue. So this episode of It's Your Fault I'm Fat is Stuart's. So let's dive right in and see what kind of issues Stuart's facing in terms of being overweight, living at home with his family.
In Northamptonshire, 19-year-old Stuart lives with Bolivian-born mum Bridget and older sister Marie. A part-time event steward at a racetrack and a full-time party animal, Stuart's always up for a night out with the lads.
I go to the pub 3 times a week. For a pint every time I go. And then weekends with my mates, I drink a hell of a lot.
Keep going. Come on, boy.
He just drinks so much.
Yes, Dad.
So Stuart just seems like a typical teenage boy, likes to go out with his mates, have a drink, enjoy yourself, and not really care about weight or calorie.
It's almost a competition.
Booze isn't the only thing he binges on.
Crisps, the main thing I go for out of every sort of snack.
There'll probably be a load down the side of my bed that I'll have hidden. One. There's a load there.
Okay, so here we see, as well as the binge drinking, boozing out with his mates, he also enjoys snacking, and obviously likes to hide his snacks at the side of the bed because he can't be asked to get up and put it in the bin.
Another one. There's another one.
But I'll go for biscuits, chocolates,
And another one.
sometimes like some like chewy sweets.
Oh, wait, there's a Twix wrapper here.
How long are we guessing it took him to accumulate that amount of crisp wrappers at the side of the bed? A week, 2 weeks?
To make matters worse, Bridget's struggling to juggle 3 jobs,
Mum's got 3 jobs that she's holding down.
including a cleaning job, shifts at the local shop,
Oh, it's a bit blowy, this one.
and even a paper round just to pay the bills.
I don't get much time to myself, and if I do, I think I spend most of it sleeping.
Which probably accounts for the fact that she is absolutely shattered at the end of the day, so she's probably not cooking home-cooked meals as soon as she gets in.
Which means mealtimes have become stuck in a rut
So I decided to just make some chicken breast and hash brown fries.
of calorie-packed convenience foods grabbed on the go.
We all enjoy, a takeaway or some oven food here and there, but if it's a regular occurrence, then that's a problem.
We're not a sort of family that like to eat together. Food all come out of the freezer most of the time now. Open the freezer, oh, right, it says 25 minutes. Open that, back it on, put the timer, 25, sorted. It's a bit of hash browns, chips. We've got more alpha bite things, a pizza.
I think I'm responsible for some of his bad habits.
Yeah, I think Mum's probably got a part to play in the family's bad habits, but he's old enough now to be able to look after himself.
We've got some ice creams, cheese and bacon, turnover thing, chicken dippers, burgers.
This is definitely the cause of a lot of the weight gain.
When I go shopping, I seem to have more unhealthy foods than the healthy foods that I wanted to put in there. I started out well in my head, but it didn't work out.
I feel so sorry for her because she's holding down 3 jobs. She must be absolutely shattered at the end of the day. What do you think, guys?
But falling back on fatty snacks and frozen foods has left Stuart piling on the pounds.
I was quite a small kid, but then it just kept putting weight on and weight on. I am self-conscious about where I look. It does bother me. I don't like to show my belly, so I wear a lot of loose clothing. I walk around, I've got my shirt off with the lads. My mates all looking healthy and stuff, and there's me, got rolls.
Yeah, this is definitely where the self-consciousness comes in and not really being happy with yourself when you're at home, when you're alone, you're looking in the mirror.
I don't want that.
His weights even forced footy fan Stuart to blow the whistle on the beautiful game.
I used to play it all the time, but then people on youth teams and stuff picked on me and whatnot. I was just like, oh, I've had enough. Like, what's the point?
Oh, that's really a shame that he got picked on for his weight and decided to pack in the football for many reasons, but one of the main ones being the football was probably the little bit of exercise that he did get.
Now a size XXL, beneath his party-loving persona the family's unhealthy diet isn't just taking its toll on his physical health.
There's almost like two sides to Stuart.
I bet the two sides that Mum's talking about is the happy, outgoing Stuart when he's with his mates, and then the sad Stuart when he's at home and depressed and feeling sad about his weight.
Mum's got old age to complain about. I haven't. I've just got no knowledge.
That's the old age.
He looks happy on the outside, but I believe that's just a show.
I've had plenty of negative comments about my weight. It's a thing that occurs on a daily basis. I'm just like, oh, I'm not bothered about it, but truly inside it's just sat there.
I think he bottles quite a bit up, to be honest, and he doesn't tell me until he's actually got very angry himself.
Yeah, exactly what I was just saying. And I think with teenagers, you bottle in the emotions and then they all come pouring out at some stage. So I wonder how he deals with it.
And sometimes that anger boils over.
So we've got this panel here, which I cracked. This one I broke, and then this one here. Prefer to punch things and hurt myself than hurt other people.
Just goes to show you the kind of physical and mental effects that, you know, bullying and taunting can have on somebody. It's really bad.
He's a lovely chap, and everybody sees the good side of Stuart on the outside. But they don't see the bad side when he's unhappy.
Feel really sorry for Mum. I hope this turns around.
But now Stuart's decided it's time to tackle his demons head on.
A lot of people mock me because of my size and stuff. I want to change. I don't want to be this size anymore.
What I will say is it's really good that he's taken that mocking and taunting that he was getting and used it to motivate him to make a change.
So I'm blamed mainly for most of it, snacking. That's all down to me. But I do blame my mum as well. Because when we were younger, she used to make meals and stuff, like veg, the whole lot. And then it just becomes frozen foods.
So today he's plucking up the courage to tell her how he feels.
This should be quite an interesting conversation because he does acknowledge that he's got a part to play. But also it'll be quite interesting to see how Mum takes it because she's definitely got a part too.
It's going to be tough, but it's got to be done at the end of the day to change the way we are as a family.
But faced with the reality of opening up, the nerves are already setting in.
May trigger something in her to make her upset, but hopefully not. I don't really want to upset my mum. Don't like seeing my mum upset.
Oh, that's really sweet that he said that.
Yeah, bud.
You know what, Mum? Let's have a chat.
Really?
Yeah. It's quite serious. I blame you for my weight. I think it's your fault I'm fat.
Whoa, he's gone right in. He hasn't held nothing back.
When we were younger, you used to proper prepare meals. Now, like, you went for the easy option and went and got the frozen foods.
You know, I don't want to be cooking it, and you say I don't want to eat it.
I do hear Mum's point here, but I think there comes a point where you have to parent and you have to cook healthy meals and you have to say, this is what we're eating today, take it or leave it.
And then sometimes when I say we're having this, you'll go, I don't want that. So what am I supposed to do?
Mum looks like she's getting a little bit upset here, but the reality is that being a parent means sometimes putting your foot down and saying, this is what we're eating, this is your dinner tonight, take it or leave it.
What did I tell you earlier? Said she'd get upset. You're all right, Mum?
Yeah.
Why are you upset?
Because I feel partly guilty of our eating habits, and that I know you're not happy.
Yeah, I think Mum does acknowledge the part that she's had to play in his weight gain, but it's not easy. It never is.
I've been happy for a while now. You know, obviously a lot of people pick on me and stuff. You know how much I don't like it. See, I tend to hide it a lot, and you know that. I don't like showing my emotions and that.
Desperate to turn his life around, Stuart's agreed to go on an intensive 6-week healthy eating and fitness plan. And he wants his mum to join him.
I need your support. I want you to push me along to do this, not give up just because of one little thing. because you know what I'm like.
I'm quite happy to support you. Just bearing in mind I've got obviously still my jobs to do. I've got 3 of them, and you're going to have to help a lot.
Yeah, obviously I'll start cooking and stuff.
That would be nice. As soon as I come in from work, I'll be happy.
Oh, that's nice that she's agreed to help, and that also that he's agreed to participate in the cooking and actually, you know, support mum, because like mum said, she has 3 jobs. So I hope this works out for them.
I feel like a massive weight's been lifted off me. Now my mum knows and she's on board that we're going to go ahead, we're going to do this.
It was difficult for me to hear, especially that he blames me. I do get quite emotional over any issue that my children have if they're not happy. I kind of agree with him in a way. I'll be so proud if you accomplish this, because I know what a handsome lad you already are. And I already know that some of the girls will be after you.
No comment, Mum.
Oh, that's really sweet that they could end this conversation having a laugh and smiling. So that's good.
Yeah, I reckon I'll be queuing up for you. I think he knows now that I want to help him, and we need to, you know, knuckle down and lose the weight together.
I'm serious about this because I've had enough of people talking about me and my size, so it needs to change. Now's the time.
Yeah, good luck to them both. Let's see how it goes.
In Northamptonshire,
You can't wear a polo top, Mum.
19-year-old Stuart lives with mum Bridget and sister Marie. Now, Stuart and his mum are about to embark on an intensive 6-week diet and fitness regime.
Why not?
She can't wear a polo top to the gym. It's not
I
a thing you do. No, it's not a thing you do.
What
You
are we
have to
gonna wear then?
change. Just a normal T-shirt or something.
All right, no worries.
After years of being bullied over his weight, it's a big day for Stuart.
So I'm going to see the PT for the first time. Quite excited about it. It's something I want to do, so I'm not, like, holding back. I want to get in there, get in deep.
What about this one, then? About this one?
Yeah, no, that's a lot better.
I like my other one.
Oh, I'm sweating. You can't wear a polo top, I've told you, Mum.
Yes, I can.
Okay, so yeah, personal trainer, 6 weeks, diet, exercise. This is the start, so I'm assuming that they're going to go and get weighed and get their measurements taken, and we'll see where they're starting off from.
Let's go, let's go.
As they head off to face the scales at their first weigh-in.
Ready? Our new adventure starts.
It's the kickstart Stuart's been waiting for.
Hopefully I'll go down a few sizes, because there's certain jeans and stuff like that I want, but I can't get because they don't go up to my size.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm wearing XXL,
Yeah.
like tops and bottoms and stuff. I would love a large.
That's excellent that he's got his goals and wishes at the forefront of his mind as he goes to his first PT session, because that's really going to stand him in good stead as to what it is he's there to do and, you know, what each session can bring to him.
Yeah. Here we are.
Helping Stuart achieve his weight loss dream
Hi.
will be personal trainer Amanda.
You know, you've got to take this really seriously. This is the 6 weeks that's going to shape your future. So, yeah, you've got to give everything you've got.
But first, Amanda needs to find out exactly what she's working with.
I'm just putting in your age and your height into here.
So it's the moment of truth for 19-year-old Stuart.
This is going to tell you your weight, your body fat, your muscle mass, and your visceral fat. Hold that at shoulder height, just like this. And then if you can read out your kilos to me, please.
At 5 feet 11 inches, Stuart's maximum recommended weight should be 12 stone 11 pounds.
This is 125.4.
Which works out to be 19 stone 7 pounds.
Wow, that's a lot of extra weight he's carrying. And I think the binge drinking has definitely added some weight to him, as well as the additional snacking and, you know, the convenience food that he's doing. But yeah, he's got a long way to go.
That's over 6.5 stone heavier than he should be.
How do you feel about that?
Not too good. That's just quite high. Like, I don't want to be weighing that much at all.
But his weight's only part of the problem.
So going through the other numbers, the most important one that I consider is the visceral fat.
Yeah, his visceral fat's got to definitely be a worry. That must be really concerning, the fat that's wrapping around his organs.
Stored deeper than normal body fat, visceral fat builds up in the abdominal cavity, wrapping around major organs like the liver and kidneys. Unchecked, it can lead to chronic long-term medical conditions.
Anything under 10 is healthy. Your visceral fat is 17.
Wow, that is concerning.
So that's quite serious. That's the one that is going to cause you problems later on in life, such as diabetes, osteoarthritis. It's going to put you at risk of stroke, heart disease. There's a lot of health complications that come with having a lot of internal fat. The visceral fat measurements on my scales go up to 20. Obviously, Stuart is 17, so that's very concerning, especially for someone his age, and we do need to get that down.
The good thing about it is he does have youth on his side and he is young enough to make a significant change. So he can do it. He can do it. If he puts his mind to it, he can do it.
How do you feel about that one?
That is not what I want to be hearing. That definitely needs to be lowered.
Yeah, that we want to try and get down towards 10.
Next up is Mum Bridget.
Hold it up at shoulder height.
At just 5'1", she should weigh in at no more than 9 stone 6 pounds.
So Mum's quite petite, she's quite short, she's 5'1". So I don't think she's going to be too far over the nine stone. But I think whatever she is over, she definitely can rein it back in and pull it back in, because she's not significantly heavy, she's not majorly overweight.
76.8.
Which is about 12 stone 1.
Okay.
How do you feel about that result?
Yeah, a bit surprising.
At 2.5 stone more than her maximum recommended weight, the family's diet of snacks and frozen convenience food hasn't just taken its toll on Stuart.
We're not going to gloss over it. It's higher than it should be, so we do need to bring that down to reduce the risk of any health implications.
Yeah, she's in a far better position than Stuart is. She can definitely do it. She puts her mind to it. She helps, obviously, with the healthy eating indoors, and focuses on what she's got to do. She can definitely do that. That's not an insurmountable task. And if she doesn't do the 2.5 stone in the 6 weeks, then she can definitely make a really good dent and impact on it.
Now, the most important one is the visceral fat. So this is at 12.
Look at Mum's face here. She can't believe it. But to be fair, it's higher than it should be, but it's not outrageous and off the scales, much like Stuart's was. So yeah, she's in a good position to really make some significant changes here and pull it back quite quickly.
Now, that's a little bit too much.
Yeah, that's horrible. I need to throw it away somewhere.
We're going to burn it off, don't worry. 6 weeks, we're going to burn it off.
Sounds good to me.
You've got me around to help you get through this. You know, we'll get you working out and make you feel fantastic.
I must say, I really like this PT. She seems really approachable and knowledgeable and friendly. And I think that's really important when you're starting on a weight loss journey, because she is part of their journey. You know, she is one of the key integral steps in helping them achieve their goals. So the fact that she's so approachable and knowledgeable is really going to stand them in good stead for the rest of the 6 weeks. But what do you guys think? What's your opinions of the PT?
Skipping should leave you out of breath, Stuart. If it's not leaving you breathless, then you know you need to go faster.
For the next 6 weeks,
Bridget, perfect, that's it. Keep it going, so as fast as you can.
Amanda's devised an intensive regime of twice-weekly workouts for Stuart and Bridget, combining cardio and strength training to burn fat and build muscle.
Okay, so twice weekly sessions, 2 sessions every week over 6 weeks. That's 12 sessions over the 6-week period. So yeah, that's more than enough sessions to make a really good dent in their weight loss goals. But I mean, as a lot of us know, the diet is really where the significant change needs to come from. So it doesn't really matter how many sessions a week they're going to the gym if they don't really stick to the meal plan and really hone in and focus in on what they're eating.
So each time you're doing this, I want you to imagine that box is getting smaller and smaller in your head.
It started off easy, but then as time went on, it started to get harder. The muscles were feeling it.
As well as high-intensity interval training to up their heart rate and burn calories.
Don't listen to your legs when they tell you that they can't do it. They can, they're lying to you. Let's go.
There's also an exercise Amanda hopes will help Stuart deal with his anger issues.
Oh, that's really good that they've factored in his frustration, anger from being bullied into his weight loss sessions. And she's specifically targeting that with the boxing. I think that'll be really good for him, actually.
Show him who's boss, give him everything you've got. Any aggressions, any frustrations, anything you're feeling a bit angry at, take it all out on Bob. That's what he's here for.
Punching Bob was my favourite thing. I'm one of them people that will build it all up inside of me.
And again. Good. Fantastic. Come on, let's get one more before the timer goes. Go, 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 go. Lift it up, slow it down, go. Excellent, well done. That was really good. You've both done really, really well.
I'm quite tired out, yeah. My quads are hurting quite a lot and my calves are quite tight. But obviously that's because I've not done high intensity training like this.
I think mum and son done really well for their first session. They gave it their all, they worked hard, they put the work in. I think they should both be really proud of themselves.
Okay, deep breaths. They couldn't have put in any more effort if I'd have asked them to, you know, they pushed and gave everything they had. So I'm really happy, I'm really proud of them. It's like, that's it, I'm done, I'm done.
But Amanda won't just be putting them through their paces in the gym. She'll also supervise their new healthy eating plan, put together by a registered dietitian.
It's going to be a little bit different to what you're used to,
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
to do these meal plans, and it will be about making some lifestyle changes.
The dietitian has estimated that super snacker Stuart currently clocks up 4,000 calories a day, twice the recommended daily intake.
Yeah, I mean, there's no real surprise there. Double his caloric intake is the reason why he's packed on like 7 stone. So yeah, definitely time to knuckle down and stick to the plan.
Okay, so taking your lunch, you've got things like soup, wholemeal pittas, omelettes, that sort of thing.
From now on, it's 3 healthy meals and 2 nutritious snacks a day, totaling just 1,500 calories. A dietary revolution for the family.
So 1,500 calories, I'm assuming that's going to be for both Stuart and mum. But I could be wrong because I haven't heard if they're going to give mum a different caloric intake for the day. But what do you think? What do we think about cutting him down from 4,000 calories to 1,500 calories a day?
1 portion of vegetables with each dinner, at least. So on here, you've got chickpeas, aubergines, spinach. So there's a really nice curry in there.
Gone are the high-calorie crisps.
If I have a look at your snacks, you've got some unsalted nuts or a piece of fruit or some olives, for example.
Olives. Oh.
Okay, maybe not olives.
But beer-loving lad Stuart's also facing another big change.
Your next one, you reduce your alcohol consumption to a maximum of 1 pint a week.
1 pint a week, I think that's going to be a bit of a struggle for Stuart to go from binge drinking and drinking every day to 1 pint a week. Might be a bit of a challenge, but it all depends on how much he really wants the change and if he starts feeling the positive effects of the healthy eating plan.
How do you feel about only having 1 pint a week?
It's a big change.
How many pints are you drinking a week, roughly?
14.
So that's a lot of
A lot.
calories.
Yeah, that is a massive amount of calories. And that's what we were saying at the start, is that that's where the majority of his extra weight gain has come from. It's definitely the excessive drinking that he's been doing.
At 180 per pint, he's actually clocking up more than 2,500 extra calories a week just in lager.
Wow, that's all I can say. Wow.
It was a big shock. It was a big change for me because I have a lot more than 1 a week.
You know, the weight hasn't gone on overnight, the weight isn't going to come off overnight, and it's about finding foods that you can eat for the rest of your life that's going to keep you healthy. This is your forever foods.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point actually, and also helps them manage their expectations that it will take time to get this weight off.
I definitely think they're ready for the challenge. I think this has been a long time coming. I think they just needed to have that confidence to take the leap.
Yeah, I'm quite positive about what's to come. Obviously, it's a big change for me in my life. Quite challenging, but I'm up for it.
Right, so that's the exercise down. Let's see how they get on with the healthy eating.
Armed with their new healthy eating plan for the next 6 weeks,
Right, where do we start? Where do we
Cupboard.
start? Cupboard?
it's time to chuck out the snacks and frozen convenience food and donate the lot to relatives and the local food bank.
Yeah, they gotta go.
Any favourites?
Yeah.
No surprises to see Stuart's favourite multi-packs of crisps.
Ash browns.
Brown.
And there's chips.
Chips.
Alpha bites.
Alphabet.
Wow, that is a lot of convenience food, fizzy drinks. It's all up on the counter by the sink as well. That is a lot.
It isn't just goodbye to the freezer full of fatty processed foods.
That fridge wasn't really a food fridge, it was just a beer fridge.
Ah, telling me.
Right, there's Stuart's beers that obviously have been helping him pile on the pounds, because all of that binge drinking has really been definitely helping him pack on some of that weight he's carrying.
That's all my drinks gone, Mum.
It's quite a bit there.
Very surprised, like, obviously the amount that went in there as well, that was quite shocking.
Right, we've got a full carrier of drinks, not just alcoholic beverages, to be fair. There are some fizzy drinks in there, but yeah, that will definitely play a good part in helping him shift some weight, getting rid of that. But also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but just by the bag stacked up was like 4 or 5 packets of, I don't know if they're biscuits or cakes, but they had them on deck. Like, whatever they were, they really liked them because they made sure they stocked up.
All drinks, most of it alcohol. Go for him.
Yep.
Mum,
Yeah.
I need your help with these bags, please.
The next day, it's the start of the new healthy eating plan, and there's been a special delivery for Bridget and Stuart.
What you got?
Got this bag here for you.
Thank you.
It's a drastic change from their usual supermarket shop.
Where do you want to put this, Mum?
What is it?
Rice.
Dried rice. That's the noodles. Oh, we got spices too. Oregano would have gone on the pizzas. Instant stock and delicious hot drink.
Me and my mum were pretty shocked at some of the stuff because obviously we've never seen it before.
All the new healthy stuff coming in now. This will be really interesting.
It's parsnip, onion leek and carrot in it.
That's yours.
It's worth a go. Oh, hummus.
Do you like hummus?
Nope. Tomato and is that soup? In a carton?
Oh, that's so funny that he's never seen soup in a carton.
Might be. Oh, yeah, it says so, look.
For the next 6 weeks, it's out with the crisps and frozen convenience food and in with healthy snacks and 3-calorie controlled meals made from fresh ingredients.
We got cucumbers.
Cucumber. They don't look like cucumbers, Stuart. They are
What are they then? Oh, what are they?
courgettes.
It's an enormous lifestyle change that will cut Stuart's calorie intake from 4,000 a day to just 1,500.
So coming back to what I was saying earlier, when they gave them the 1,500 calorie a day plan in the gym, what do you guys think about that? I'm assuming that it's for Stuart and Mum because they haven't given Mum a different calorie count. So yeah, what do you think about that?
We got obviously a load of veg, baby leaf salad, which we don't normally have. Cabbage, Mum, last thing.
Okie dokie. Let's get that in. And
Right, so the refrigerator does look really good. It's full of lots of fruits, vegetables and berries. It's just a case of whether they can actually enjoy the meals that are on the plan and stick to it.
that is the end of our yummy food.
But with Stuart's alcohol consumption also slashed from 14 pints a week to just 1,
Right, I'll be in my room.
hitting his weight loss target is a 2-pronged attack.
Drinking and snacking both put a lot of weight on you. So if I change now for the better, then obviously it would make me feel a lot happier about myself.
He can definitely do it. I think he's got the willpower, and it's good that he's got the support of his mum, so I think he can do it.
In Northamptonshire, it's the first day of 19-year-old Stuart's 6-week exercise and diet regime.
Let's see what we can have.
Okay, day 1, let's go.
And with Mum Bridget out at one of her 3 jobs.
Let's make an omelette. 3 eggs, grated cheese, ham.
He's decided to throw himself in at the deep end.
I never cook anything. I always rely on my mum and my older sister to cook me something, so it's something new for me.
In terms of not cooking, I think omelette's pretty safe bet to start with. I was just about to say, oh good, he's starting with something really nice and easy, and then he turned around and said he doesn't ever cook. So I say it's easy, but let's see.
But before he can crack on with cooking his first recipe from the family's new meal plan, there's another unfamiliar task he needs to tackle.
It's not in there. It's in the sink. And it's dirty. I don't think I've ever done the dishes, to be honest. I'm not a person that likes doing dishes. Mum's told me I've got to start putting some effort in around the house. I'm now coming to that age where soon I will be thinking about moving out. And obviously, I've got to do everything then myself. Just pour the eggs into the pan. Ever so slightly from one side to the other. Oh, now this is the very difficult part. Scrape a line through the middle.
Gotta wait for it to set a bit first before you scrape a line down the middle.
I don't think this is going well. And let's just tilt the pan again to allow it to fill up. And now it's just sticking, which I don't want it to stick.
With less than 500 calories, it's definitely worth the effort.
This is not an omelette. This is like a load of runny egg.
Yeah, it's definitely not an omelette, but if he keeps going, he might end up with something edible.
Folded up, and there's a load of... Oh, and I've got to clean the pan as well.
Even if Stuart's not convinced.
Just try some of this then. Tastes okay. Tastes a bit runny. I'm giving it a 1.5 out of 5.
Oh dear, so it sounds as if we didn't let the egg set properly. But I mean, can only get better from here.
This is the first time I've cooked something off my diet plan. By the way it went today, maybe the last time I cooked something.
Come on, breathe, 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 that's it.
But healthy eating's only half the battle.
That's it, Stuart, keep going.
Mum and son have also signed up for gruelling twice-weekly workouts.
I love going to the gym together. We can have a laugh sometimes. We enjoy doing it a lot.
Such a good bonding thing for them to do too.
Personal trainer Amanda couldn't be happier with how it's going either.
Yeah, Bridget was on the 4 kilos. She's now smashing out an 8 kilo.
Obviously, there's the challenges with the exercises. You know, I'm trying to push them outside their comfort zone.
Faster than that, Stuart.
But they're really giving everything they've got.
Morning, Digger.
And someone's already noticing a difference.
There's more of a spring in my step because I can get out of bed without struggling, whereas normally it's been like I'm picking something heavy up. It's called my butt. but other than that, yeah, I do feel good.
I was actually just going to say that although she's got 3 jobs and she's really busy, the more that she works out and exercises and eats healthy, she's actually going to end up feeling much better in the long run, and she's reaping the benefits of it already, so that's fantastic.
Since ditching their usual diet of frozen convenience food,
For my dinner today, we've got veggie chilli and rice. It's the first time trying it.
they've been eating 3 calorie-controlled meals a day, devised by a registered dietitian.
There you go, look. I'm gonna try it. Oh, that's nice.
My mum and my sister made chicken goujons.
We are having chicken sashur, or something like that anyway. Looks yummy. Chicken and bacon. This is good.
Oh, it's fantastic to see that they've proper given the meal plan a proper go. They've cooked a lot of the meals off of it, and it seems like they're enjoying it, so that's fantastic.
But more used to munching multi-packs of crisps every day, Stuart's struggling with some of the food choices.
So I bought my sister to try these olives. just getting into a routine of following healthy food options and stuff, which is not a thing that I used to do. It was just a slow process.
The worst snack you could have, who wants olives as a snack?
But you've got to give everything a chance.
And after learning their old lifestyle was putting him and his mum at risk of serious health problems, Stuart isn't just thinking about himself.
He's very dedicated to the plan because he wants to change, and I think he wants me to change a little bit as well, so we're both in the same boat.
Yeah, I think they're doing really well. I mean, hats off to them.
More determined than ever to get off the pounds. Stuart's also taken the brave step of getting back on the pitch after bullying over his weight forced him to give up football.
That's fantastic. He should be really proud of himself.
Obesity FC is the name of our football team. Sounds a bit like Obesity FC.
Founded by Coach Dave, the aim is to give men battling weight issues the chance to combine a love of football with a way to burn calories and build confidence.
This is all about getting out there, enjoying it, about losing weight together. We can do this. Come on, boys.
We all love the sport. We all love playing it. So obviously this is giving everyone those opportunities to have fun, but never been able to because of people being mean and stuff, picking on you because of your size and that.
Look for that, Stu! Look for that, Stu!
As well as introducing Stuart to like-minded mates who get what it's like to struggle with your weight.
Go, Stuart! The team's helpful for him because obviously all the players either were or are still a little large.
That's fantastic. That's really going to help Stuart out emotionally and physically as well.
Yeah, nice tackle, Stu. Well done.
Regular footy sessions are also proven to increase stamina, improve cardiovascular health and reduce body fat.
Well done. Ooh. Keep going, Stu. Great tackle. Yeah, nice. Well done.
As long as we can play the sport, it doesn't matter. It's nothing to do with size, it's the way you play. That's the main thing.
That team is such a good idea. I think that if they had more of these specially dedicated teams for people that are overweight, it would really boost a lot of people's confidence. What do you think?
It's almost the halfway point, and since slashing his alcohol intake from 14 pints to just 1 a week.
Right, and Stuart, how's your diet going? All right?
It's going all right, yeah.
Stuart's old binge drinking habits have changed drastically.
So obviously now, I make my pints last, but before it'd be gone in a couple of seconds or whatever, or like big mouthfuls and that, but now obviously I've got to sip it slowly. Take my time because it's like the one I'm allowed. It's quite fresh, this one.
Oh, well, enjoy if it's the only one you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have more of an appreciation now, isn't he?
Good, let's go for 20.
3 weeks into Stuart and Bridget's health kick.
Good, well done. That's it, Stuart, keep going.
Oh, I feel like I can see the difference in his body shape already.
Personal trainer Amanda's starting to see big changes in them both.
And again, come on, Bridget, you can do it. Channel that inner Hulk. Come on, Hulk mode. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. That's it.
Already these guys are making massive progress. I took a photo last week of them and I've taken another photo today, done a side-by-side comparison, and oh my God, the difference is ridiculous. Stuart's posture has changed. He's standing straighter. And the same with Bridget. Her stomach is smaller, she's standing straighter.
Oh wow, and Mum, I can see a difference already as well. That's fantastic.
She's super strong.
Feeling confident about his progress, Stuart slipped in a sneaky way in.
Stone-wise, it was around about 1.5 stone in weight loss, so that was quite good.
1.5 stone in 3 weeks, that's really good. So for our American friends, that's probably about 21 pounds that he's lost.
That's it. And again. Let's go.
You can see that I've lost weight around my belly, my sides, and weight from my arms.
Excellent. Rest there.
Although it's still early days, the change in Stuart's outward appearance is obvious. But after years allowing his frustrations about his size to boil over into anger,
I'm doing good, thank you, I'm doing good.
his football coach Dave also has a plan to help him tackle how he feels inside.
I think the next step for you now is really not just looking after your physical health, but also looking at the mental health side of things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really interesting that they've identified with him that he actually has emotional issues that he needs to regulate as well. So let's see what they're going to give him in terms of emotional support.
I don't think you need to put pressure onto yourself to talk about some of the challenges that you're having personally, to see if other people are going through the same battles as you.
Mm-hmm.
As well as football training sessions and friendly matches to help with fitness, Dave's team OB City also runs group therapy sessions offering emotional support.
So do you know much about mindfulness?
No, I don't know a lot about it, no.
Mindfulness helps us become more aware of the present moment and helps us to understand ourselves. In everyone's life at some point we have issues that we find hard to let go.
Mm-hmm.
And ultimately mindfulness can help us deal with them. So let's just kind of see how it goes.
All right, mate. See you later.
Oh, this should be interesting. Let's see how this goes.
But facing his fears isn't going to be easy.
Well, I'm a bit hesitant about it because I don't like to say about how I feel and obviously problems that are going on and stuff. I like to just keep everything to myself. Like, I'm very secretive, basically. That's not a great way of doing it, just storing it all inside, and then at a certain point you let it out.
Yeah, I think that's quite a typical feeling for a teenage boy though. So let's see how he gets on.
Over halfway through, Stuart's getting bored with the options on the meal plan.
I've made a wholemeal pita. I've got ham, cucumber and lettuce in it, which is pretty lightweight, in my opinion.
To bulk up his meal options, Stuart's been sent some new recipes from the on-call dietitian, which Sister Marie is turning into daily menus.
I was just going to refresh it every week to obviously different things in different orders.
Again, it's brilliant that he's got that support of his mum and sister, and his sister stepping in here to actually help him have that variety so that he can continue to stay on plan and stay on track.
And she's making sure no one slips back into their old snack habits.
She put like carrot sticks there, celery sticks in bags so we can have our vegetable sticks. She got like a tub of cucumber here.
It seems to be doing the trick.
So before I started this whole diet, down this side of my bed here, there used to be quavers galore down there, and now there's absolutely nothing apart from the curtain. It's not like a thing that I'm bothered about that I'm not having. It's a good thing that I'm not having it.
Brilliant that we're seeing some behaviour change in him as well.
The family's favourite frozen chips and processed potato shapes have also been replaced with healthy home-cooked spuds.
We need 500 there. Okay, that's enough.
Spot on.
Yeah.
But after promising to take pressure off Bridget by cooking dinner sometimes, Stuart's losing interest and keeping away from the kitchen.
Stuart will be in his room. We haven't quite mastered getting him involved in this.
I'm not surprised that he's not interested in getting involved in the cooking. I think motivation's starting to dwindle a little bit. And also, he said at the start, like, he was never really interested in cooking. He wasn't, you know, made to cook meals for the family or as part of the family. So I'm not really that shocked that he's not in the kitchen.
I've hardly done any cooking. It's like I'm doing 3 things at one and I'm like, well, hang on a minute, how long was that supposed to be on for? Oh wait, that's in the oven. Like, I'll lose my head if I was cooking in the kitchen.
Stuart, your dinner.
Just really fill your lungs out, so deep breath in.
Although he's not quite taken to healthy cooking,
And then just out.
in spite of his misgivings,
Just let everything go.
Stuart has taken Coach Dave's advice that a group mindfulness session might help him tackle his difficulty expressing his emotions.
Oh, interesting. So this is what the coach had in mind.
What I want you to do is think of an issue, something that you want to stop. Is anyone happy to share anything that they don't want to feel like this anymore, they don't want to do this anymore, they don't want to react like this anymore?
I guess from a personal point of view, I found this year to be really challenging. The kind of pressures on me has a huge impact, and I kind of just want to bury myself and not deal with it.
I I can get quite angry.
Okay.
Like, just got a short fuse.
Well, where'd you get angry? Like at home and...
Home, out with mates and stuff. Playing football, see, I used to get, like, picked on for playing it.
Oh, well done, Stuart, for actually opening up.
Because of my size. I stopped playing, I started eating and eating, and I put on more weight than what I was.
Like, I get really frustrated and angry. But I don't see that from you, Stu, ever. Like, at football, I don't think I've ever seen you get...
No one's ever annoyed me.
No.
Finally finding the courage to share how he feels is a huge step for Stuart.
I actually opened up myself. I said I wasn't going to, but I actually did.
I've got a short fuse, I get angry, yeah? What I would like to be is I can control my anger, I can be calm. Does that make sense?
Oh, it's brilliant that they're actually teaching him techniques and tools that he can take away and actually use when he's in situations that make him feel angry. It's brilliant.
So you put it into what you can be, what you want to be, and you just have that going around in your head. And so for you, Stuart, it may just be that, okay, I'm going to be calm. I'm better than this. I'm okay.
I didn't want to do it. This is not my sort of thing. But obviously, today's sessions obviously put a little change in my mind. I need to open up more about myself. I've been quiet to myself my whole life. There's people there that can help and give you advice and stuff to push you on, which I'm quite happy to definitely come again to another session. I'm going to tell my mum, obviously. I'm going to have just a little chat. She'll be quite pleased that I've opened up.
Cheers, guys, and have a good rest of your evening. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, fair play to him for opening up. What do you guys think? I must say, I think he's done really well so far. I'm quite interested to see what he loses.
Let's go.
In Northamptonshire,
Deep breath in.
it's the final stretch for 19-year-old Stuart and mum Bridget. But after 6 weeks of all things healthy, trainer Amanda's worried they've hit a wall, despite changes to the meal plan.
20. No.
The guys are really lacking in energy at the moment, and they're really struggling to put as much effort in as I want from them. To be honest, they're kind of fed up of their food plan.
I'm bored of the plan. Started obviously, I was enjoying it. It was just something new to me. I'd never done anything like this before.
Feeling all right?
Just not got the energy to be able to just get through the whole session.
Oh dear, that don't sound good. What do you guys think's happening here? Do you think it's to do with the amount of calories that the diet plan put him on? Or do you think he's just lacking motivation now that he's 6 weeks in?
Don't think it's anything to do with them being lazy, because I certainly will say they're not lazy. When they're on it, they're really on it, and they are giving everything they've got. But the last couple of sessions, it's just been a bit downhill.
Stuart, how many you done? Are you sure?
Yeah, because I did 10, stopped and did another 10.
Okay.
But they're still making progress, and they still look like they're losing weight. So I'm really excited to see their weigh-in on Sunday.
It's the day of the final weigh-in, and time to see whether it's been worth all the hard work.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can really see a dramatic difference in Stuart's appearance. So I can definitely see that he's lost some weight.
I see a change in myself. Obviously, my posture's got better. I think I've lost a bit of weight.
I'm excited. I can't wait to find out exactly how much weight I've lost. I need a new coat too, look. You should...
Oh, Mum needs a new coat, so she's definitely lost some weight as well.
Stay up here and now it's going down there. It's like a skirt. I feel more energetic in my body. You know, I can bend more and get up quicker than I did before. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The fun begins. Hello.
Morning, guys. How you feeling?
Okay. Bit sore. I don't like you anymore. I do really.
So what have you found easier, the diet or the exercise?
100% the exercise, by a mile. Absolutely exercise.
Oh, that's really interesting that they found the exercise easier than the diet. What do you reckon it would be for you guys? Put it down below. What's easier for you, diet or exercise?
Started off all right and then just went absolutely crashing downhill because I'm bored of the plan.
your body's going to start to go a little bit sluggish because you're not going to have that energy to move.
Yeah.
But after losing an impressive 1.5 stone in the first 3 weeks, Stuart's worried that his issues with the meal plan could impact his final weight.
If I had that energy, then I feel like I would have been able to push myself more and probably lose a tiny bit more.
So the fact that he was lacking energy and didn't have the energy to complete his exercise towards the end of the 6 weeks, do you think that that's an indication that the calories they had him on just weren't enough?
It's the moment of truth.
If you can pop your shoes and socks off for me.
First to hit the scales is Bridget.
If you stand on there, hold this at shoulder height and feet on all 4 bits there.
6 weeks ago, she weighed in at 12 stone 1 pound.
70.7 kg.
You're now 11 stone 1. Well done.
So Mum lost a stone, that's 14 pounds.
How do you feel about that?
That's good, not bad. I'd like to have a bit more, but I'm happy.
That's an amazing loss of 1 stone in just 6 weeks. And there's even more good news.
Your visceral fat was at 12. You're now down to 11.
Although still higher than the recommended maximum of 10, it's a great start to lowering Bridget's risk of long-term health problems.
Yeah, that's an amazing start. Well done.
That will come down.
Okay.
It's just going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
I'm proud of obviously what Mum has done. Obviously, it's quite a big achievement.
But the big question is, will Stuart's boredom with the diet affect his final results?
Here we go. Put it down below what you think he's lost.
Hold that at shoulder height. Up nice and high.
Before starting the plan, he weighed in at 19.5 stone.
111.4.
You were 19 stone 7 pounds. You're now 17 stone 5 pounds.
So that's 2 stone 2 pounds, which is 30 pounds.
That's a whopping weight loss of 2 stone and 2 pounds.
How are you feeling? Are you happy with that?
Well, obviously, I'm a bit happy with it, but obviously, I know I could have done more if I'd had the energy towards the last few weeks.
I think Stuart's disappointed with himself because he did want to lose a lot more than what he has done, but it's an amazing achievement, I think.
Mum's over the moon how much I've lost. Obviously, she probably would have loved to have lost what I lost.
He should be proud of himself. I think he's done really well. He's made the necessary changes to his diet. I think just with a little bit more of an increase in calories and keeps up the exercise, he'll get there.
Feel really proud of yourself. I don't get many people losing 2 stone 2 pounds in 6 weeks. I'm happy if they lose 1 stone in 6 weeks. So 2 stone 2 is immense.
It is.
And I don't think you realise just how big a loss that is. That is brilliant.
6 weeks ago, the levels of dangerous fat around Stuart's internal organs
Wow, you can really see the change in the shape of his face.
was almost off the scale.
Your visceral fat was at 17. It's now at 14.
Oh, he's got to be happy with that.
That is drastically reducing your risk of heart attacks, strokes, all sorts of health implications as you get older.
I am proud of you. You've done really well.
Cheers, Mum.
And there's even more cause for celebration. He's achieved his target of shopping for a smaller size.
Across the 6 weeks, obviously, I felt a difference. Obviously, my posture's changed. I have seen a loss in weight around my belly area because obviously I can fit in clothes that I wouldn't normally fit in.
How are you feeling about Stuart losing 2 stone 2 pounds?
Yeah, I'm jealous.
I'm really, really proud of you. Yeah, I think that's a really good achievement.
It's good, isn't it?
Mm.
I'm happy with that, you? Yeah, smiling! Yay! Smile!
Finally got a smile out of him.
Determined to carry on losing weight, the family are embracing their new healthy lifestyle.
What's Stuart having with this then?
Just the chicken.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's all he said he wanted.
Spending time with Mum, going to the gym and eating meals and stuff, obviously it's brought us a bit more closer.
Although Stuart's still keeping his distance from the kitchen,
Stuart, come and get your dinner.
adding new dishes to their repertoire of healthy recipes is just part of a huge change in their attitude to food.
Everyone used to eat in different rooms around the house, but now we've come to like eating at the table and stuff like that together and eating our meals.
It's nice to celebrate the end of the dark, isn't it?
It certainly is.
I've wanted to change, and obviously that's what's happened. I've changed now.
They've incorporated healthy meals into their daily lives with the exercise as well. I think that they'll do well.
I'm proud of what I've done. Like,
And Stuart's finally looking forward to buying those new jeans.
I'll get mates asking when we're going to go on a big shopping spree, and I was like, whenever I get a hell of a lot of money, because it's going to be a hell of a lot of clothing I'm going to need.
And a few weeks on, Stuart and his mum have kept up their healthy eating and exercise. Bridget's managed to maintain her weight loss.
Cheers. I'm still 11 stone. Food is very good, keeping to the diet plan. This is Stuart's drinks fridge. No beer, it's now hosting healthy milk and sparkling water.
And fine-tuning his food plan to add more lean meats and fish is also getting results for Stuart.
That's fantastic that Mum's managed to maintain her 1 stone weight loss, and it's good that Stuart's actually tweaked the plan and added a little bit more of what he needs to keep himself satisfied and also have the energy to do the activities that he wants to do.
Carrying on with the diet and everything, I've changed it to obviously how I like it, and I'm now weighing at 17 stone, so I've lost an extra half a stone, so there we go. I'm keeping it going.
So what do we think of Stuart's weight loss journey? Comment below and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.